Welcome in, beautiful travelers. I'm Marie at Indigo Earth, and I'm here to do a reading for our water signs, Cancer. Welcome in, Cancer. Good to have you here. Welcome in, cross watchers. Feel free to swap around the characters throughout the reading as need be. Anytime that you came across this message and you were drawn into it was a time that you were meant to listen to it. The messages coming through should reflect some aspect of your current situation, as well as confirm or resonate with some inner knowing. So take what works. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. You might also want to check out your moon sign, your ascendant sign, or your Venus sign as well. And I will have an extended at the end of this video where I will dive deeper into the message, and I will explore any zodiac signs that come through in your reading for you. And thank you for liking and supporting the channel, helping the channel grow so that other Cancers can get the messages that might be needed for them. It's appreciated and it is honored. So good to have you here, Cancer. Let's see where we go. This is a general reading, so it might not resonate for everybody, but this is for Cancer. Messages for those watching, please. Message for Cancer. Message for those watching, please. All right, here we go. Overall energy for the reading. We have the Four of Pentacles. So, kind of standing on some solid ground here. There may be some things that you're fond of hanging on to that you feel is a support for you. I mean, all in all, it's not like you're on solid ground. You're on solid ground right now. You may be hanging on to some things a little too tightly, but for the most part, you're feeling pretty secure and pretty stable. So let's see what your situation is. We have the Six of Pentacles. Well, that is about giving and receiving. That's also about community service. That is about value. Your opportunity here. Queen of Wands. So you could be finding some sort of inspiration here, some sort of like entrepreneurial spirit, or wanting to be an influence, wanting to be influential, wanting to really create like something that's original, ingenuity, and like spread it so other people can use it as well. Like giving some sort of creativity, giving some sort of like, I mean, the only thing I can think of, even though I don't want to use this, but like the Apple computer, like when that was designed, it was going to go global. Like there was a global kind of energy behind it. So it's kind of like that type of energy, like you just want to start something that will have a ripple effect. How you got here? Three of Pentacles, working with others, maybe collaborating, maybe working on a project, maybe having a mentor. What's behind you now? The Chariot. So you may have already taken this dive, already ventured forward into something else. Now you're kind of in the midst of like watching this kind of bring its fruition. Or you may have already mastered a trade or mastered a craft, or started some kind of like self-business, entrepreneurship, proprietorship. What the universe is co-creating with you. Knight of Swords, sending in messages, giving ideas, theories, information, communication. So you might be getting, like, through your dreams or through synchronicities, or ideas might just be popping off in your head here and there. What's coming in for you? The Ace of Cups, that core love. That core love right here. This could be a new beginning in a relationship, or it just could be a new beginning in, like, all things beautiful for you. Like, everything's just flowing and coming together. Maybe you're working, like, you're starting your own flower shop and you're just surrounded by beauty all day long. Or, you know, maybe you're crafting ceramics, or maybe you're, you know, making furniture, or it has something to do with the creative arts where beauty is being exuberated. Artistic endeavors. What's influencing this? The Seven of Wands. Might be quite a few people wanting to put input or give their opinion, or kind of like fold or shape this idea or this invention for you. You're kind of having to ward off a little bit. But your strength in this, you got the Five of Swords. Why is that a strength? You might be taking the, you know, what they give you, like you're listening to everybody's side, and you're understanding everybody's opinion, and you're taking what works for you and leaving what doesn't. And it could be nobody else has really kind of come up with this idea or this invention or this creation, or maybe it's a creation that, you know, could be kind of have an offbeat kind of effect, very unconventional. Your concerns about this, Seven of Cups. Might get too confusing. There might be too many paths open to follow. Not sure, like, how this is going to open up, where it's going to lead to, which form it's going to take. And your outcome here, Queen of Cups. As long as you follow your heart and your intuition, look at, you got the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This is going to work in your favor, definitely. So this Four of Pentacles, this is kind of like your baby. You're holding on to it. That's the theme. It's kind of like your baby. You're going to need maybe help getting it developed, but it's your baby. So let's see what this is all about for you, Cancer. Clarify what the Queen of Wands is. This is very unconventional in nature, but it is that entrepreneurial spirit. Influential, being seen, creative, lively, abundant. Seven of Pentacles. Putting in the patience and the hard work. Taking care of your creation. Knight of Pentacles. Doing the work. Putting the work in. Both manually and spiritually. Praying over this. Tending to the garden. Watering the plants. Watering the innovation. You're doing the work, and you're doing the spiritual part of it too. Walking the walk, talking the talk, and listening to your gut. We got Virgo coming in here as well. So let's find out what the Three of Pentacles is. This is like that backyard or startup in the garage, or the backyard or the kitchen. We got the Page of Wands. So it first came as an idea. We got the Page of Pentacles. Then it started to take form. Two of Swords. You weren't quite sure how this was going to go. it like was still in its infant stages, where it was just kind of the thought form, but it hadn't, like, there wasn't really anything tangible yet quite ready to work with. Maybe this is where you called in people to help you. So let's see what the Knight of Swords is. This is information coming in. Could be a theory. Could be an idea. Thoughts. Five of Wands, unity within diversity. Could have came from like a conglomerate of a lot of things coming together that maybe like didn't seem like they fit. But it's like kind of like you're gathering. Eight of Swords, the Empress. I think maybe staying in the lines of like the parameters of maybe how you thought that this should go or how this should work wasn't going to give it the breadth and the depth that it needed. It needed more than that. And I think that you probably, like, this is imagining and embracing yourself limitless and unbound. Like understanding the limitless potential, seeing yourself, feeling yourself limitless and unbound, and maybe taking in the challenges that arise, or the different opportunities that arise, or the different diverse characteristics that arise, taking all that and like making it work for you. Wow, this is a really cool reading. So let's clarify this Ace of Cups for you, Cancer. Here you are in your reading. The passing influence, Cancer. That's kind of cool, right? You are the influencer. Ten of Cups. When the Ten of Cups shows up, this isn't just about individual happiness. This is like happiness for the whole. The family, the relatives, the extended relatives, the neighbors, the friends. Like it's in it for everybody. Like the Nine of Cups is more about your own individual happiness, but this is Ten of Cups. This is like all things working together and flowing for the betterment of the whole. The Magician, you created this. Got the Four of Cups again. There may have been some part of this where you needed to hang on to some of this for yourself before you released it. And I think that's, you had keen insight on that. When to hold back and when to let it go and push forward. Like you set your sights on something, Four of Cups. You set your sights on something, okay? And then you just hovered over it until exactly what you wanted came to you. Like you knew what you wanted. You might not have known how to get there or where you were going to go. But you're at, I'm surprised, did the Magician come out here yet? I'm surprised you haven't got the Magician yet. You got the Empress. But you knew what you wanted, and you waited until it was time. When it came in, just the way that you had anticipated that it would. We got Virgo energy coming in here. Got a fire sign. Oh, there's a magician. Showed up. All right, let's find out what this Seven of Wands is. And this could be anything in your life. It doesn't absolutely have to be about a project or, you know, this could also be about calling in a significant relationship to you that's important. Maybe just an aspect of how you want your life to look like. Seven of Wands. Got the Four of Pentacles again. Wow. Well, you held on. Temperance. Six of Pentacles. So it's like you held on until you knew it was time to release. Balancing. When to give and when to hold back. When to give and when to hold back. It's like you're standing on guard, but not to the sense, it's like you're holding space. You're holding space until you know that you need to either release some things or hold back on some things. This could be ideas. This could be monetary. This could be your energy, your time. I mean, your core aspect in this is unconditional love. Like your core aspect here is about the global picture, the bigger picture. Whether that's your family, whether that's humanity, whether that's, you know, like it's a non-profit. If it has to do with a relationship, a specific relationship, it's for the, you know, it could be for a blended family. So let's see what the Five of Swords is. This is your strength. I think your ability to be strategic. To understand when something is worth, like, going to battle for and when it isn't. Got the Four of Wands. Lots of fours coming up here. We got strength. We got the Five of Cups. So yeah, it's like when to push something forward, Four of Wands. And when to let it go. You're balancing like the past with the future, the past with the future, the past with the future. And that's your strength here. Because you're picking and choosing your battles. You're picking and choosing your battles. When to move it forward. And when to let it go. So this you got a lot of fours in here. This is about stability. It's about stagnation. It's about maybe a stalemate as well. But it's also about creating a foundation. And that's a balance in and of itself. Maybe dealing with the Leo here. Maybe dealing with the Leo, or you might be dealing with the Sagittarius. So let's see what the Seven of Cups is. This is your thoughts about this or your concerns. Well, is it's going through a transformation, or is it's going through a process? Because we got the Seven of Cups. So it's like transforming into like a bigger... It's transforming into like more choices. You know, it's going to expand. It's expanding. It's going to expand. Whether it's a relationship, yeah, world, it's going to expand, it's going to change. And you got the Seven of Cups again, and then it's going to expand again. So it'll expand, so whatever this is, if this is a relationship that you're in, or this is a situation, or this is a project, or this is something that just has to do with your connections. Okay, I think you are learning the balance between when to hang on and when to let go. And I think you're doing this out of a state of like, it's not just about you, there's a bigger picture going on here, right? This is about the collective, right? This is about everything and everybody, whether it's in your sphere or it's humanity in general. And what's happening here is like there seems to be a growth and then kind of a retreat in, and then a growth and then kind of a retreat in. It is changing. There are things going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. You're learning the art and the balance between kind of you're picking and choosing your battles, but you're also learning the art between things that need to stay and things that don't need to stay. Things that need to, maybe you can things that you feel good about releasing or giving away or giving to, and things that you know within your innate being you're not ready to let that go yet. And this is gonna, like I said, it's gonna expand and transform, and then it's gonna change, and then it's gonna expand again. So this is gonna be a process, but it's like it's feeding and then going out, and then feeding and then going out, right? And every time it goes out, it gets a bigger sphere. It encompasses more people. So maybe you're starting a blog. Maybe you're starting a YouTube channel. Maybe you're starting a podcast. So let's get one more on the Queen of Cups here. So as it grows, it's going to have to keep transforming itself. And there will be things that will need to be kept and things that we're going to need to be released. Give me one more on this Queen of Cups, please, for Cancer. Ace of Pentacles. As long as you are staying true to your core cause, right? The Ace of Cups. Truth, is it noble? Is it trustworthy? Is it ethical? Is it authentic? Does it hold integrity? As long as you stay true to those core values, Ace of Pentacles, just you're going through new beginnings. It will keep recreating itself into new beginnings, and it's gonna be very successful. It's gonna be very successful. So let's see what we got showing up here for you. We got Gemini. We got Virgo. We got a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. We got Sag again. We got Leo. We got Aquarius. And we have Scorpio. So I will look at those in the extended. Some of those signs could be background players that are influencing this as well. And for those of you not going on, let's get a crystal for you to work with. Something you can touch. Work with the energies. This is from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck by Judy Hall. So this is for Cancer. Turquoise. I think that's the stone of success. True riches. That's what it says. A copper-based stone attracting good fortune since antiquity. Turquoise was popular for protective amulets. Sacred to Hathor, Venus, and to Buddha, it linked earth and sky and made a potent love charm. Your pathway is one of self-realization. Qualities you cultivate now drive your spiritual evolution forward. Draw on your karmic wisdom and past life skills. Release vows that no longer serve you and speak what used to be unspeakable. Watch your health and avoid polluted environments. Brilliant success and happiness are coming. Fortune favors you. You navigate the way forward with sure-footed confidence, but watch your personal safety and deal with problems immediately. Good friends will accompany you. You are in the spotlight. So there's your Queen of Wands. And others rely on you. Here's your healing insight. Your true riches lie not in the bank, but in your heart. And your soul path, attuning to your inner riches. Fun reading, Cancer. So this is what I have for you this week. I hope this helped. And until next time, may the peace that passes all understanding embody the essence of your being. And for those of you going on, the link is in the extended box below. And I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.